Welcome to the flight deck. This is definitely something different. This is the FlyByWire A380 for MSFS 2020 and I hope 2024. We're going to do a short flight today from Manchester to Zurich. I'll insert a picture of the sort of flight plan now. I am not an A380 pilot. I'm a real world pilot for that matter. So what I do today will probably be wrong. So check your checklists, and ask people that are actually more qualified to speak on this. I'm going to fly this plane and have fun, which I think a lot of people forget. Yes, you can take it seriously. Yes, you can follow flight plan rules and flight level restrictions. I'm going to follow SIDS, but I'm not really going to go on VATSIM or do anything complicated. This is the cockpit. Absolutely amazing. It's free. This is the part I sort of battle to understand. A lot of developers charge for their models, and I think they're worse than this. So this thing is huge. I did try it in VR briefly, and I've flown on an A380 before, but it's just on another scale. This is the forward bottom deck. I mean, it goes all the way to the end. I'm not going to walk for 300 miles down that corridor, so. And then you can, if you want. There's a door. You can go upstairs. There's the first class cabin. Absolutely amazing. I've never been on this side of the plane. Just amazing. And each livery has different interiors. So this is the Emirates one. Ooh. Well, that's a bug. This is the business class, I think. But yeah, every livery has got different interior. So you have British Airways, Lufthansa, Emirates, whatever people make. So I think without further ado, we'll jump in the cockpit and we'll get cracking. Right, we're back in the hot seat. So let's go batteries on, ground power on, nav lights on, mobiles on, emergency lights armed. Let's put the INS on. What we need to do now, so we've got our flight plan, Manchester to Zurich, A380. Perfect. We've loaded up with the fuel. Passengers are there as well. What we need to do, I started doing the flight plan already. So we're going to go 23 right, and the departure, I do have the sim brief on a different page. We're on a Samba 1 Romeo. So insert that, delete that, take off performance. So we're going to do a flex, 66 degrees, V1 of 132, a rotate of 140, a V2 of 149, 36.5, 36.5. It should be good. The transition level, if I'm not mistaken, is 5,000. Yep, it's 5,000. I'm just looking at the chart, so we're going to be at 350 today. Perfect. Our zero fuel weight, center of gravity 35.4, 5.4. Our zero fuel weight. You start speaking about the weights of this aircraft, it's just staggering. 35. Ooh. 35.1. Perfect. So we've got the sit-in, we've got our weights, our takeoff. We just need to do the taxi. So I think this is 0.9. of a ton. So alternative fuel is 9.1 tons, and our final should be 4.6. That should be 13.7. That's 13.7. Perfect. I think we are good to rock and roll. So we'll get the pushback page up, but let's start this APU. We'll put the bleeds on. Let the APU come up. Alright, so it's engine 1 and 2 coming up. Slowly start push, just turning now. What was our takeoff speed? 149. Set that like so. Make sure we're gonna make this turn. Yep, we should be good. We should be Gucci. Alright, engine 1 and 2 already. Let's do 3 and 4. Alright. Engine 3 and 4 coming alive. We just need to go to the transponder, turn that to auto. Engines are happy, but they back off. Turn the packs on. APU's coming off. Bleed's going off. Let's speed this up a little bit. Absolutely incredible, this. If you guys do fly this aircraft and you enjoy it, consider making a donation to FlyByWire. It's really worth it. forget how long this aircraft is, so we need to just come back a bit and then turn right. Perfect, that should be good enough. We'll stop it there. Lock brake on, tug detached, lock system off. Perfect. Now what we'll do is we'll go to this seat, put the flaps one notch down, listen to the sound. I'm going to mute my microphone. Amazing, isn't it? There, flaps one. Parking brake is off. Let's do RTO. Let's give it a little bit of power. Not particularly. That's reverse. We're not particularly heavy today, so we shouldn't need too much. Arm the seat belts. We need to do the trim. I always forget to do that. Payload 36.5. So as you can see, so I just put my tracker hour back on. I'm busy trimming the E aircraft out, and you can see I'm trimming that number down. So I'm busy trimming it up. When you go to 36.5. Oop, there we go. Turn the tax slots on, even though we are offline. We need to go down Papa, which is just ahead of us here. Interesting fact about the A380 is there's only 2 reverses on the engines 2 and 3. I believe it's due to engine 1 and 4 overhanging so much that if they were to reverse thrust on runways, that engines 1 and 4 would actually rip up the sort of grass and then on either side of a runway and damage stuff. So that's why they have it on 2 and 3 only. It's also got quite a cool feature called brake to vacate, which we'll use when we land into Zurich. Effectively, you tell the plane what runway you land on. It'll give you then where it expects to stop in the dry and the wet, and you choose which taxiway you want to vacate on. And then it applies, as soon as the main wheel and the front wheel touch down, it starts to apply the brakes as needed, so you don't have to brake yourself. It does it all for you. And then you should, in theory, vacate by that taxiway, which again we'll show you at Zurich. We're probably going to land on runway 14. It's the runway I've landed at the most. So it's a nice slow rollout, pretty much. It's right at the end of the runway. But again, if you want to stop sooner, you can. You can also manual brake, or you can set it manually. Turn left, we're going to go down there. So one thing with this aircraft when you taxi, you've got to think ahead. So I forgot to apply power as I turned, because you obviously will lose quite a bit of speed. What I will do for the takeoff is I will mute my microphone so you can hear these engines, because they sound absolutely amazing. Right, we're just about to line up here on 2-3 right. Again, if you do fly the A380 and you enjoy it, I'll leave a link in the description to donate to FlyByWire. Again, it's a freeware aircraft. People have donated their time. So If you can donate a little bit of money, it will help cover the costs of the CDN and the various servers and that they have to host. Right, we're at the runway, so landing lights are going to go on. We'll assume we've been given takeoff clearance. I'm going to zoom out of this page because we don't need it. I won't unfortunately be able to record this aircraft in VR until I upgrade my graphics card, because even a 3080 Ti seems to struggle. Absolute behemoth of an aircraft. I still can't believe that this thing flies. Alright. We're going to depart. As I said, I'm going to mute my microphone so you guys can enjoy the sounds. I will put the camera on the wing view, so enjoy. TCAS standby, so we need to fix that. As I said, the sound on this aircraft is just amazing. This is the sort of Manchester area that we're flying out of now. I remember the days of Flight Simulator X and FS 2004, and it's just amazing to see how far that we've come, and I'm looking forward to seeing 2024. Unfortunately, I'm not in the alpha or been invited to by Microsoft to have a look, but it's I think it's going to be a cracker. We're just coming over Norwich here. Northwich, however you say it. Just zoom out there. Right, let's get up to 35,000 feet. Right, you will join me a little bit later once we're in the cruise. It's not a particularly long flight this, even though my time for some reason is not synced. Right, you join me back. Just had to fix the time there. It's currently 24 minutes past 3. ETA will be 4:49. So about an hour and a half, or an hour and 20 minutes roughly until we land. That doesn't take into account approach, all that sort of thing. So I will join back with you in the cruise.